My law firm is New Frontier Immigration Law, and we're here to help you. Today, I want to talk to you about how you can fix your papers, your status, your immigration status in the United States without leaving. I'm going to talk to you about 6 ways, and I'm not sure that you've heard of all of them, so I think it's really important for you to stay through all 6 of them. First, the most common one that I see come through my office is if you entered with a visa. So I'm going to have kind of like a little play-by-play here. If you entered with a visa and you have an immediate relative, so this is going to be a spouse or a child who's a lawful permanent resident or a citizen. And if your child is over 21, that's the child for purposes of immigration law, where they can help you fix your status right here, right now. Or if it's your spouse, you actually have to have the marriage certificate. It's not someone who you've been with. I realize that perhaps you've been together forever and ever, but for immigration purposes, you have to have that marriage certificate. Or if you're under 21 and your parents have status here, your parents can petition for you. If you're over 21, your parents can petition for you also, but the process takes a lot longer. In any event, if you have entered on a visa and you have an immediate family member, call us because we want to walk you through the process, and I'm going to, or just message us even better, because then we can invite you to our free legal call where we have it every weekday, and you can ask for free questions directly to me, and I'll be able to help you navigate whether you're eligible to adjust your status here in the United States without leaving right away, okay? The second common way that we help people adjust their status in the United States without having to leave is if you have an immediate family member. So once again, that's parent, spouse, or child who has served in the military or is serving in the military, then we can help you through what's called the military parole in place process. It's important to take advantage of this now. Don't delay, because this is one of the forms of relief that Congress has said may not be around for much longer. So because we don't know how much longer it's going to be around, please don't delay. Let's get going. We are so grateful for your family member's service to this country. Let's not have the same country they're putting their life on the line for try to deport you. Let's get you some status right here in the United States. Next up, a very common way, number 3, is if you have endured cruelty from your immediate family member. Again, this is your parents, your spouse, or your child over 21 years old. And if you are a child under 21, then it's going to be your parents or your spouse, okay? If you've suffered cruelty from them, and I don't want you to think about this as something that's necessarily touched your body, it can be something that's psychological. It's very common to endure psychological cruelty, and we can help you with that through, taking that painful experience from your past and helping you use it for something that creates more good in your life, okay? This is not the time where we try to drag out all the nasty things that have happened to you and create division in your family. Instead, we help you, we talk through this with you and help guide you to whether this is something that can help you get immigration status in this country. And importantly, that's going to help your kids. It's going to help, if you don't have children, it's going to help your entire future, because you're using something that's been painful to help plant seeds for good. And this is something that's really important to me as the owner of this law firm, and it's just someone who loves humanity. I want to be able to help you. If you've suffered any cruelty, please contact me, because I want to be able to help you. Message us so we can explain how this process works. It's not something that a lot of lawyers know about, and it's something that I have really taken on as a personal mission to help you with. Next is through the U visa. Many people know about the U visa, but they think if they have to have a police report. They have to have reported to the police. And a lot of this can be common misconception. So if you have been a victim of violent crime in the United States, and this can be things like domestic violence, armed robbery, burglary in your home, especially if it's from someone who you knew on a personal level, we can help you navigate this process, and you will be able to adjust your status here in the United States if you're granted a U visa. You will not have to leave and go to your home country, okay? And that, importantly, you don't have to have a qualifying family member for this. You don't need to have a spouse, child, or parent who has status here, okay? So this is a really amazing option for you please don't delay on moving forward if you've been a victim of crime in this country. Next is asylum. Are you afraid to go back to your home country because you either have been persecuted or tortured in the past, or you're afraid that if you do go back, you will be persecuted or tortured and that your government isn't going to be able to protect you anywhere in your home country? If this is the case, then please contact us, because you shouldn't be staying here without having status when you're here specifically because you're afraid of being in your home country. We can help you adjust your status through the process of asylum, and you eventually can petition for a green card and even become a US citizen. So once again, these are painful things that have happened to you in your past. And we want to help those create something good in your life. They shouldn't be something that's a nightmare that haunts you. It should be something that you can close the chapter on that and move forward in your life with confidence and with hope and with everything that you have intended for you and for your family. Now, if you've been put into removal proceedings, if the court is trying to actively remove you and you've been here for at least 10 years, say you have no status, you've never had a green card here, and you've been here for at least 10 years, and you have US citizen children, lawful permanent resident children, spouse, or parents, then we can help you with that process through, it's called 42B, cancellation of removal. And we can help you obtain a green card that way if your removal would result in extreme and unusual hardship to your family, okay? So these are all different ways that we can help go through the process, fix your status in the United States, and just completely change your life is really what we're trying to help you do. Please message us so we can open that dialogue and help you kind of navigate whether this is the right process for you and what the next steps are. We are so excited and we look forward to speaking with you here at New Frontier Immigration Law. Send us a message now.